already. I want to cry. You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home, written by God herself, written for the Disney god Miley Cyrus, referencing the other Disney god Hilary Duff, their power. She said gay rights, and I did appreciate that. I just don't ever really want to listen to that ever again. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Ali, and today we are discussing the world's greatest pop star, Miss Hannah Montana.
Never lost a fight, but I'm looking for a beat. Now from the top, make it drop. That's so.
Now, I cannot believe how many requests I got to do this video. No, actually I asked in the previous video if you guys wanted me to do this. And thank God you said yes, because this is one that I have been wanting to do for so long. It's just been swirling around in my brain, honestly, for like at least a year. So here we are. If you are new, this is a series on my channel where we discuss and often rank pop culture things. So we've done all the High School Musical songs, every single Taylor Swift song, every One Direction song. And then recently we've been doing a bit of a Disney theme. So we did every DCOM, all the Disney shows, and this just felt like the next appropriate step. And I've been seeing a lot of comments recently on these videos sort of saying, oh, this felt so nostalgic, like thank you for reminding me of my childhood. And like, that's great, but to me, these songs are not my childhood, they are my life. I still listen to them regularly, and it's not just nostalgic because they're still in my everyday listen. Like, these were on my Spotify Wrapped last year. But truly, Hannah Montana, the Hannah Montana soundtrack, and also One Direction, weirdly were super comforting to me during like the sort of 2 years that Melbourne was in and out of lockdown. And so I have a lot to thank Miss Montana for, and this video is kind of a dedication to that. So thanks, Hannah. You know those videos where people get stopped on the street and they ask like, hey, what are you listening to? Mine would be a Hannah Montana song, or maybe Strut by the Cheetah Girls. But that's pretty much it. So today we will be talking about and ranking every song from seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Hannah Montana, as well as the movie, of course. And then also some bonus songs, so stick around to the end for that. I created this like tier system myself, so I was able to include like whatever I wanted, and I had some fun with it. I will just add, if any of you got to see the Hannah Montana tour live, I'm so jealous. How does it feel to be God's favorite? Living in Australia, we just don't get those kind of opportunities. But I tell you what, I don't think I've ever been as excited for a movie as I was to go and see the Best of Both Worlds 3D concert movie tour. I don't know if I'll ever reach that again. Like, I'm seeing Doctor Strange tomorrow and I'm excited, but am I Hannah Montana excited? I don't think so. Final disclaimer, I am very excited to read all of your thoughts because I feel like when I do TV show and movie rankings, we seem to have very similar perspectives, right? Like, we seem to have pretty similar rankings and views of everything, but the song videos, the comments terrify me because we all disagree so much, but I guess that kind of makes it fun. Today, I'm just not gonna hold back. I'm gonna be brutally honest, and you can just deal with it. Hannah Montana is not a country artist, but Robbie Ray was. And Robbie Ray writes her songs, and she is from Tennessee. So today, I just feel like wearing this. I do kind of look more like a Taylor Swift vibe, but that has never been a bad thing. So I'm okay with it. Doing Hannah and a bit of Miley and the movie, you know? All right, let's get into it. There are so many bops in this video that we're about to discuss, but we also need to acknowledge that this was kind of a sad time for Miley. Like, she was hospitalized for a pretty bad spinal injury during this time. She injured her back carrying the Disney Channel and the entire music industry. Okay, so let me run you through my tiers. At the top, we of course have God tier. It's the same in every video. It is just the best. It is unstoppable, unbeatable, untouchable, burning brighter than the sun.
A classic. Classic. Not debatable. Not up for debate.
Now, I'm forcing myself in this video to be a little bit harsher than I normally am. A song will only go into God tier today if it is like as good as Hurricane by Bridget Mendler. So there are some songs on this list that I'm like, oh, it's so good, I love it. But then if I stop and think, is it as good as Hurricane by Bridget Mendler? And the answer is no, it won't be there. But if they don't make it in God tier, don't worry, because the next one down is Immaculate and Elite. These songs are just pristine, incredible. I would choose to put them on, choose to listen to them. I'm going to a club night that's Disney themed soon. These are the songs that I will be super excited if they play. Then we have Billboard Top 100. These are songs that I think are good quality enough that could genuinely stand on their own on the radio. Then we have Radio Disney, which, I mean, I shouldn't have this as a tier that low because I love Radio Disney, but it's kind of like if it came on, I wouldn't turn it off, but I also wouldn't request it, you know? Like, I'm not putting my aux in and playing that song. It's just there. And then finally we have My Achy Breaky Ears. Yes, I am proud of that one. That's the songs I just never want to hear again and am actively angry that I had to ever hear them because they suck. All right, let's get into it. Okay, first up we have The Best of Both Worlds. Everyone rise for the national anthem. I just feel like this is one of the most recognizable pieces of music of all time. If you don't do the movements from the TV show theme clips when you hear that song, we probably wouldn't get along, because when I hear like mix it all together, my hands just do this. I have no control over them. Now, in recent weeks, maybe even this week, time's not real, we have received a Best of Both Worlds X Evermore remix, and it is everything I've ever needed.
Oh yeah.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, unafraid to reference or not reference.
In this video, we're gonna have a lot of instances where Miley, or Hannah, I suppose, is almost disclosing the fact that she lives a double life. So if we want to give a counter going down in the comments, or just think about it as we go, there are so many songs when Hannah's basically begging you to figure out that she's Miley. She's like dangling the information in front of our faces. Best of Both Worlds is obviously one of those songs, to the point where she says, you got the shades in the hair, we can go anywhere. So it's like, okay, so the shade, you're covering up your eyes. The hair? Is she making it very clear to everyone that she's wearing a wig? As we discussed in my previous video, the world knows that Robbie Ray is Hannah Montana's dad. The world also knows that Robbie Ray is Miley Stewart's dad. So I would be very careful giving them all these clues. That's not too hard to figure out. I've been listening to these songs on repeat, obviously the last few days for like research purposes. And something that's been in my head is that I feel like there's a version of this song, you know, is that Orlando Bloom part? I think she says someone else, and I can't place it. I don't know if it's like an episode in the show, or was at a concert, maybe in the concert movie. I'm sure one of you will immediately know the answer to this. So is there a time when she puts another celebrity's name in there? And if so, who was it? Please let me know. This is the part where I get nervous because I'm gonna say something controversial. The Best of Both Worlds is a great song. It is the perfect choice for a theme song. It sets up the story. We know exactly what is going on. She's got the best of both worlds. That's why she made the Hannah secret. All that said, is it a god tier song? It's what all the non-Hannah Mon stanners would think of. This is the song that like your boyfriend knows and your brother knows, and that's great. But there are songs on this list that are better than this song. Is this song as good as Hurricane by Bridget Mendler? It's not. I'm so sorry. Best of Both Worlds is going into Immaculate and Elite. And if you are terrified and shocked by my decision, just you wait, because there are songs on this list that blow my mind with how good they are, and they will be up where they rightfully belong, you know? All right, next we have Who Said.
Who said Jake won't be the guy? I say give it another try.
There are a lot of these songs that could teeter on the edge of being, what's that word? Like a pick-me girl.
I'm individual, I'm not like anyone.
She's like, I'm not like anyone, I'm different. But I don't think she means it in a bad way. She's not comparing herself to other girls. She's just saying, I'm unique, I'm individual, I'm not like anyone. But that's the same for you. Like, you are also unique and individual. So she's safe for now. The thing I love about this song is so ahead of its time. Who said I can't be president? Who said I can't be Superman? America's never had a female president or a female Superman. And does that stop Hannah? No. She doesn't see those limitations. And I love that. This song is better than John Mayer's Who Said. It is a little bit pick me, but it fires me up. Now, the best part of this song that you might have overlooked in the past is this. Do you hear that? Hannah is pro-choice. We have to stand. And so for that, Who Said is going to Immaculate and Elite. Then we have Just Like You. When I hear the opening chords of this song, I immediately think of the clip of her singing it, like the music video, I guess. And she was just giving so much in that moment.
What you see is only half the story, there's another side of me.
I love her look, I love her little facial expression, and I picture them every time I listen to this song, and it just makes me really happy.
I got everything I've always wanted, I'm living a dream.
She was just telling us, I'm individual, I'm not like anyone. And then this song, she says, I'm just like you. One thing I love about this song, it really keeps it fresh, because every time she says just like you, it's different. She goes higher, she goes lower, she extends it. Sorry to bring up the other song, but like I don't think Best of Both Worlds really did that. For me, the most interesting part in the song is when she says you get the best of both girls, because she mixes it up a little bit, but I feel like she gets better in terms of, I mean, like she didn't write these songs, but the songs get better in terms of keeping the listener on their toes and like mixing it up a bit, whereas Best of Both Worlds is pretty steady along the whole way. It doesn't really build, whereas other songs do. When she said trying to live, I felt that. I think that verse inspired Taylor Swift to write This Is Me Trying. So thank you, Hannah. Now that I think about it, I really do think this song could have fit on like Fearless. Like it has sort of Taylor, like early Taylor-esque lyrics and sound. And like I love Fearless, so this is definitely a me song. When she said trying to just be who I am, aren't you also trying to be someone else? Also, Living the Dream, did that inspire the Jonas Brothers' Living the Dream? Their little like documentary show? The number one reason this song is so good is this part here, ready? Who I am. I got everything. You guys know I'm a sucker for when a song drops the music out and then it comes back full pelt, and that little guitar, drum, I don't even know what it was. So good. I actually think Just Like You is God tier. That made me feel incredible. And if you're questioning my decision, just go and listen to it again. I think you'll understand. Next up, we have Pumpin' Up the Party. This song to me kind of feels like when you're writing an essay and you're getting to the end, but you need to hit that word count and they just needed to add something to get like a 10th song, and that's Pumpin' Up the Party. It just doesn't do that much. Usually a bridge can like really save a song for me. As we know, I'm a slut for a good bridge. This bridge, the production's just a bit too much for me. She says, we don't need to paint by numbers. And like another point, she says, parents might not understand. It just doesn't feel like one of her best lyrically. Look, I'm gonna put it in Radio Disney because if it came on, I'd be like, oh my God, it's Hannah, that's fun. I wouldn't turn it off, but it's not amazing. Next we have If We Were a Movie.
If we were a movie, you'd be the right guy, I'd be the best friend that you'd fall in love with. In the end, we'd be laughing, watching the sunset fade to black, show the names, play that happy song.
For those of you that know, there are of course two versions of this song, one the original and then the duet with Corbin. I'm gonna be focusing on the original, but like love a little playful Corbin moment as well. I love that Disney would just throw all of their actors into like different projects. It's like Zac Efron being on The Sweet Life or Vanessa Hudgens being on The Sweet Life. They all just, you know, cross over.
Oh my gosh! What are y'all doing here? We just wanted to come by. We were so excited.
We can't wait for the Hannah Montana premiere.
Could you guys teach me some of your dance moves?
Yeah, sure. Ready?
Why not?
We're all in this together.
That was awesome.
Now, remember what I was just saying about a bridge? This is a bridge.
Wish I could tell you everything.
Fade to black always stays in my head because when I'm editing, there's like a transition feature that says fade to black, and every single time I see that, and this has been for the past like 5 years, my brain always goes, fade to black, show the name. So yeah, that's Hannah's impact. I was listening to this with a friend the other day. She said this little sound, that kind of shimmery sound to me sounds like fairy dust, but my friend Kate said it sounds like when you walk through in like the 2000s someone's bedroom when they've got those beaded curtains. It's like shh. Also kind of sounds like a small town crystal store. I just thought that was perfect. Something important that we also really need to remember is that Robbie Ray canonically writes all of Hannah's songs. So anytime you're listening to one of these and it's like her singing about her crush or her, you know, being at school and like feeling uncool, it's like her dad wrote that. Imagine being like 40-year-old dad writing songs about your teenage daughter's crushes and insecurities. We have to give it to him. He's done a good job. For those of you that saw my Taylor Swift song ranking, this will come as no surprise to you because I said, if this was a movie, I forgot that you existed only because Hannah Montana did it better. I'm so sorry. And If We Were a Movie is going to God tier. Then we have I Got Nerve.
We haven't met, and that's okay. You will be asked asking for me one day.
Whenever I hear this, all I can think about is the episode where Lily can't sing but needs to sing at school. And so Miley is singing for her, she's lip syncing, and she says, but you'll be asking for Lily one day. And I'm like, what a flex that was. It just felt so cool. Hannah Montana is singing for her and she's put her own name in the song. Sounded so cool.
Cause you will be asking for Lily one day.
Whoa, listen to this guitar. This sounds just like a sort of 2000s pop punk band, and I love it.
Getting together and we're on fire.
I love that. She said, I know I can change the world. Yeah, she already did with this song. Anyway, I loved that. That's absolutely immaculate and elite. Then we have The Other Side of Me.
By day, I play the part in every way. Cause I play the script so many times.
This is one of the hardest videos I've ever had to make. I hope you guys appreciate it because it is so hard to not put all of these songs in God tier. I'm gonna put The Other Side of Me also in immaculate and elite, even though it's definitely one of the like, hi, I'm a secret, come and figure it out songs. I love it. Then we have This Is the Life. Okay, I'm 20 seconds in, we're still in the intro.
Keep the world
Shaking, stirring, that's what I got going on. All of her songs, especially the first season, are just so feel good. They make me feel so empowered and so good about myself.
I throw my cares
Up in the air and I don't think they're coming down. Truly, I believe that Hannah Montana and like these songs are a great influence, role model for young girls. And you know what? This is the life. I think I'm gonna put This Is the Life in Billboard Top 100. I really like it, and it was honestly making me feel incredible just now listening to that. So yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Finally, we have I Learned From You. I didn't remember it initially, but once I listened to it, I really liked it. It's a little bit slower than what I usually listen to, but it's Miley featuring Billy, and their vocals are just so beautiful together. Remember what I was saying earlier about Best of Both Worlds doesn't really build as much as other songs? This one, it's just, you can tell where there's like a key change or the, I don't know music terms, the progression gets a bit quicker or something. That's what this song does really well. So this is Miley's verse. So funny because this is classified as like a Miley Cyrus song apparently. Maybe it wasn't a Hannah song, but this is the album artwork for it. It's like definitely not Hannah. Listen to how nice his voice sounds here. Oh, I just love it. So honky tonk. That's going in Billboard Top 100. It's not immaculate and elite purely because I don't think it's had like the iconic impact, but to me, she's great.
She is very gorgeous to me.
Now we are up to season 2. So we are beginning with We Got the Party.
Come on guys, tell me what we're doing.
Now in the show, this obviously features the Jonas Brothers. For some godforsaken reason, Spotify doesn't, which feels like a personal attack. As a Joe Bro ho, I obviously want to experience both of those things together. When she said the moon is a vibe from above, I did agree with that. The moon is literally a vibe from above. This might be a controversial one because I feel like this could be a fan favorite. For me, as such a massive Joe Bro ho, I think we could have done a better song, a better collaboration. So I'm gonna put it in Radio Disney. It's not a bad song. I'm now noticing that the 2 songs that are about partying are in the Radio Disney tier. They just don't speak to me as much, I guess. I'm not a party gal. Next we have Nobody's Perfect.
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days.
That's history.
What is there to even say about this song that hasn't already been said? I listen to this song non-ironically and get a self-esteem boost. I normally hate talking parts in a song, but this part,
Next time you feel like it's just one of those days when you just can't seem to win, don't stay down. Try again.
literally play that at my wedding. I'm gonna walk down the aisle to that. I'm gonna give birth to that. It's the best song of all time. Nobody's Perfect is obviously God tier.
It was a cultural reset. It was a cultural reset.
Also, it is so crazy to me that Nobody's Perfect was in season 2. Like, we went a whole year of Hannah Montana without knowing that song, which is just so strange. Like, I feel like that was always part of the zeitgeist of Hannah Montana. It was also the inspiration for the Bone Dance, which I did add on this list and we'll get to it later. So clearly it is significant. It also had the lyric "Get Stuck in Quicksand," which I think is added to the notion of how we all thought quicksand was going to be a real issue in our lives. What were we supposed to think when it was being like quoted quoted and referenced all around us. Next we have Make Some Noise. You guys know from my ranking of Taylor Swift's Change, I love a vague inspirational song that could really be applied to anything. This one in particular I think sounds kind of like it could be a church Christian youth group song. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not strong enough. Speak, come on, raise your voice. It should have been on the Raise Your Voice soundtrack. It feels like you're in like year 10 at school and you're having a rough time with your year level, and so the teachers organized like a local youth group band to come and play. This is the song they would play to like inspire you to feel good about yourself. I'm gonna put it in Radio Disney just because it's no, I like the message. Maybe this was like an anthem for queer kids and just made them feel like it was okay to be themselves. So I'm gonna put it in Billboard Top 100. All right.
Gay rights.
Next we have the very reason that I couldn't put Best of Both Worlds in God tier, and that is Rockstar. Once again, we're talking about mixing it up, keeping it fresh, giving a little adjustment to a song. We start with this little vibe. And then we're like, oh, you thought it was gonna be that? I'm gonna switch it up real quick. This song also reads like a Taylor Swift lyric booklet, I think. There's sometimes I walk a little faster in the school hallway just to get next to you. Again, thank you Robbie Ray for understanding teenage girls so well, because this song is so relatable. All I'm saying is there is a reason this song was picked to be performed first at the Crowley Corners fundraiser. It is also a fundraiser. Also, it really sounds like Scotty Doesn't Know from Eurotrip.
Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me do it in my van every Sunday.
Sometimes I walk a little faster in the school hallway just to get next to you.
It's the same.
But I'm not mad about it. Rockstar is God tier, and it's going straight to the front of God tier. Okay, next we have Old Blue Jeans. Now, the thing about this song is her horse's name in the show was Blue Jeans, right? So when she says, I'm gonna put on my old blue jeans, is that like a threat? That confused me a little bit. Production-wise, it's just a little bit like clunky for me. It feels a bit like electronic techno attempt. It sounds like an alien is trying to make contact with me, and I'm gonna say no to that. The only part I like is this. So satisfying. But besides that, it's my achy breaky ears for my old blue jeans. For a song that is so relatable and is a bit of a horse girl song, I would have liked less production. Thank you. Then we have Life's What You Make It.
That is so true.
Life literally is what you make it. So why wouldn't you make it rock?
If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. If you know, you know.
It's a bop, but it's not God tier. It's Billboard Top 100. Then we have One in a Million. 13-year-old me would be so proud that I'm speaking about this song, because this was like my most played song on my iPod Shuffle or whatever at the time, and it still holds up.
They say that good things take time, but really great things happen in a blink of an eye.
It's so amazing, and I would play it again and again and again and again.
I hope you're sitting down, because I do need to announce something, and that is that this song, One in a Million, is a cover.
They say that good things take time. Oh, you're one in a million.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
I listened to the original version only a few days ago and I was shocked. I think I still prefer Hannah's, but maybe that's just because I heard it first, kind of like Taylor Swift's Untouchable. No, it is just the better version. I wonder if now this would have to be like adjusted for inflation. It should have to be 1 in a billion. I think this is a God tier song. It's not Rockstar God tier. So look, is it better than Hurricane? Well, I think it's as good as Hurricane. Yeah. It is, it's God tier. Then we have Bigger Than Us. Upon my re-listen of this song, I noted down this lyric: in our hearts we'll look inside and see all the colors of the rainbow. She said gay rights, and I did appreciate that, but the rest of the song wasn't really that good. So I'm gonna put it in Billboard Top 100 for the message. because the song was a bit lacking. And then You and Me Together, again, was just that song where they needed to reach the word count. It felt lazy. It's Radio Disney. And then we have the classic True Friend. Literally just that intro makes me feel really happy. When I was in school, I made like a mixed CD for my best friend's birthday and I put True Friend as the first song. I think that shows you how much I love it. I'm gonna put that in Immaculate and Elite because it is. I just wish Robbie had written country songs for Hannah. Like, he's from Nashville, she's from Nashville. I would have loved to seen Hannah sing some more country. Now we have season 3. Now we're getting into full-blown banger territory. All right, starting up first, we have It's All Right Here. That part sounds like it should be in like the Cheaper by the Dozen moving scene, but then it gets worse. I'm kind of bopping though. This song kind of felt like, to me, it wanted me to feel like I was going really fast and going somewhere really exciting, but I felt like I was stuck in traffic having to listen to it. It's like I was in LA and I was at that crosswalk musical thing that like James Corden does, and he was in front of me singing this song. That's how I felt. But I am kind of bopping out to it, so I can't put it in my achy breaky ears. I'm gonna put it in Billboard Top 100. If it gets me on a good day, I might like it.
So I guess you picked today.
Today was that day, but when I listened to it yesterday, it really wasn't. Then we have Let's Do This. If you see me singing along, it doesn't mean I love the song, it just means I know the song. I just don't like it. It's just not for me. Let's Do This is... It's honestly achy breaky ears for me. I did not enjoy those sounds. No, it's not as bad as another one that's coming. I'm gonna put it in Radio Disney. Then we have Mixed Up. Season 3 is where we really started to get some emotional, sort of more mature songs, and I love it. Honestly, kind of love that. I can definitely imagine a time in my life when I would need to listen to that song. I'm gonna put it in... I'm gonna put it in Billboard Top 100. Again, I'm just looking ahead at the list, seeing what's coming up and what I need to leave room for and what I'm comparing it to, because in this video, her only competition is herself. I'm not comparing Hannah to the rest of the music industry because they don't exist. I'm comparing Hannah to Hannah, and that's how this ranking system works. Next we have He Could Be the One. This song, this episode, I mean, I think it was a double feature. This is the episode where she's trying to choose between Jessie and Jake, and it frustrates me a little bit because Jake was a great first love, right? The episode when they first kiss, I literally fell out of my chair like Lily. It was perfect.
Admit it, Jake, you like me.
No, you like me, just say it.
No, you say it.
No, you.
No, you.
No, I don't think you understand. I'm obsessed.
Great, should have left it there because old mate Leslie, well, he became a cheater, didn't he? So he should not have been the one that she picked in this situation. And I know they filmed both. I've definitely seen a version where she picks Jessie and a version where she picks Jake.
Wow. So it's not me.
I'm sorry, Jake. It just... when your picture landed in front of me,
You wanted to be Jessie.
Jake, you'll always be special to me.
Just not special enough.
Shut up, okay? Shut up.
I just can't take this anymore. I want you to decide, and I mean right now.
Okay, that was kind of hot.
Okay. It's you. You're the one, Jessie.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Oh yeah, Hannah. Such a long story.
She was in love with both guys, but she had to choose which meant the other would lose. She was in love with both guys. Then she listened to her heart, and now you know it helped her choose the right guy.
How anyone could spend time with Jessie and not pick him, she's stronger than me. I just love when they're sitting at the little keyboard and they're like coming up with the lyrics in the moment, and then it transitions into the song.
I'm going crazy about him lately. He really blows me away. He's got something special. He's got something special.
Sorry, but Jessie absolutely inspired this song. It was about him in my heart, and I mean, I think if I'm being honest, we all know that if it came down to those two boys, I would not pick either of them because I would pick Sir Travis Brody, the cowboy of my heart. He Could Be the One is absolutely a god tier song. And I don't think anyone will disagree with me on that. It is just my perfect amount of like pop and rock and
jam and break.
That is a perfect song. Next we have Just a Girl. So this is in the category of like, oh, I live a double life and I don't know what to do.
Finally.
I also love a song that starts right off the bat. Doesn't have a 20-minute intro like whichever one back there did. This goes immediately into singing and I appreciate that.
For you to see the real me. I'm just a girl
named Allie. Again, this song builds, which I love. It goes from like a slow steady to then this.
I've been away from home for so long. I almost forgot where I belong.
I was gonna put this in Immaculate and Elite, but then I remembered this bridge.
Wow, that was so powerful.
Could someone please remind me what the context of her singing this is? Because it is so heartfelt and like vulnerable and emotional and amazing. And I don't remember like why she had to sing it, but I'm so glad she did. And to reward her for that vulnerability, I'm gonna put it in God tier. Next we have I Wanna Know You.
When I saw you over there, I didn't mean to stare, but my mind was everywhere. I wanna know you.
I feel like you could just skip ahead the next 30 seconds because you probably know what I'm gonna say. This is a fantastic song. It is one of the other features we get in the Hannah Montana universe.
When you're fragile and you're strong, a beautiful and perfect combination.
With Sir David Archuleta, runner-up from American Idol, I believe. And God, he's just such a cutie. And I'm so excited for him just to be like living freely now. I don't know why I'm going on a rant, but seeing people that were sort of raised in the church and love theater and love music and things like that be able to fully express themselves means a lot to me. And I'm just really happy for him. And so I love this episode also. This is when Miley promised to go with that adorable geeky boy to the prom or the formal or whatever. She's kind of choosing between, do I want to be a clout chaser and sing with David Archuleta or uphold this promise that I made? And I'm not kidding. Anytime I watch that scene, and I will watch it like anytime it's recommended to me on YouTube, I cry without fail. Like if you need me to cry for something, if I was acting and I needed to cry for a scene, I would just remember that scene. It makes me so emotional when she there it is. When she shows up at his door and is like, hey, I'm here, like, I'm sorry, thank you so much for waiting. Will you still go with me? Like, I mean, she doesn't say that, but it's, you know, it's implied. And they go together. It's just so sweet. Anyway, I'm glad that she both got to keep her promise and go to the formal, but also we got this song because I love it and it's God tier. I Wanna Know You, up to the top. I do have qualms again with Spotify because the David Archuleta featured version is not on there. I don't know what they have against like these male features, but sometimes I want to hear that version. Actually, I always do because they sound so good. Amazing, God tier song. Next we have Supergirl. Now, I can't hear this song and not think of her singing it as like, I'm super, super carrot.
I'm super, super. I'm super, super carrot.
But also it's just like not a good song. And so I'm putting it in achy breaky ears. I don't even want to like play a bit of it. I don't want to hear it. It's just not a good song. Every part of me sounds like you are on the way home with your parents in the back seat of their car with your head on the window and it's raining outside and you're like looking out crying about something. That's the vibe I get.
From myself, more and more these days.
My brain just went into a Taylor Swift mashup.
More and more these days.
And I know was never simple, never easy, never a clean break, no one there to save me. That just felt like it would fit.
Maybe I will never be who I was before. I don't even know her anymore.
See, that's a more sophisticated way of talking about sort of the double life. I think she's starting to see the cracks in it, starting to struggle a bit with balancing them. Therefore, we get a more evolved song. So I'm gonna put that in Immaculate and Elite. Yeah, it's really good. Then we have the Ice Cream Freeze. Again, this is a song that I will not be playing because I hate it so much. I just feel like if you're gonna give me steps to do, like do the ice cream freeze, strike a pose, when you see the milkshake, shake it down low, whatever she says. If you're gonna give me steps in a song with moves that correlate, it better be the Hoedown Throwdown, and this is not.
But you are not him.
So I get frustrated, honestly. Also, what is this sound? Now, the ice cream freeze is going in my achy breaky ears. Then we have Don't Wanna Be Torn. I feel like in every season there is a song about her dead parent, and as someone that can relate to that statement, they just make me a bit sad. And I've just realized I Miss You isn't on this list. I guess I Miss You wasn't a Hannah song. I think that was on the Miley Cyrus side of the Meet Miley Cyrus / Hannah Montana season 2 combo album. Anyway, this song is incredible but so sad. I really like this song, and I know it's got a banger of a bridge. I'm gonna put it in Immaculate and Elite. Now we're up to season 4, aka Hannah Montana Forever. I remember reading recently, I think in research for like my Disney Channel show video, the reason that it was called Hannah Montana, I think it was something to do with like salary and like paying people, and if they changed the name of the show, it was technically a new show, so new rules could apply, but I don't remember what that was. So if any of you guys know, let me know in the comments. Season 4 begins with Gonna Get This, Hannah Montana featuring Ayaz. Now I think season 4 I didn't really watch as much because I didn't like the new set. I spoke about this in my other video. I was a fan of the classics. This felt different to me. And so some of these songs aren't like super nostalgic and meaningful to me. And Gonna Get This is one of them because I can tell from what I've like seen online that this is a big song for a lot of you. And I don't know if I feel that. I just remember feeling like the real McCoy felt weird in a song. I feel like in Australia we have like a food brand called McCoy. Maybe I'm thinking of McCain's. I'm gonna put it in... yeah, it's Immaculate and Elite. I like that she tried something new and was experimenting with her sound. It's just not God tier. It's not Hurricane by Bridget Mendler. So then we have Que Sera. Remember what I said about talk singing? Doris Day would be rolling in her grave if she heard this song. If I wanted to listen to a cover or a tribute of Que Sera Sera, I would listen to Whatever Will Be by Tammin Sursok or the cover by Vanessa Ann Hudgens. Not this song. Delete me from your friends. I wish I could delete this song from existence. Also, this happens more than once on this video where the music video is just like a fake Miley, like a fake Hannah. She wasn't even involved at all. And I'm like, at that point, what is the point? Like, why even make a music video? It just feels money hungry. I just don't like it. And so Que Sera is absolutely my achy breaky ears. I'm curious to know if anyone likes this song because it just like makes me angry. I think it is so bad. I barely would even classify it as a song and it's just not good. Okay, and next we have Ordinary Girl.
I'm just an ordinary girl. Sometimes I'm lazy, I get bored.
Now, like I was saying before, this is another one that has a music video that does not feature Miley. She is nowhere to be seen. There is like a fake Hannah in it and randomly like Ross Lynch, but no Miley. And I just think, what is the point? Disney, you are doing too much. This didn't need to happen. However, I can forgive it because it's a banger of a song.
Miss Popular, always on the roll, put my best foot forward, gotta get on with the show. Everywhere I ride, I get high fives. I make wishes, I have dreams, and I still want to believe.
Banger. That is absolutely a God tier song. That is also one of my boyfriend's favorite Hannah Montana songs. So if we didn't already know, he has great taste. Next we have Kiss It Goodbye.
If
Probably just a little bit too much production for me. I'm gonna say that's my achy breaky ears. I just don't ever really want to listen to that ever again. And next we have, oh God, I'll Always Remember You.
With our future in our hands.
I feel like this would make a really good graduation song. Yeah, this was like written to be a high school graduation song. I obviously can't hear that without picturing her like looking at all the old closet pieces, all of her old Hannah things, and just feeling nostalgic. And I feel nostalgic for her. I'm gonna put that in Immaculate and Elite. It is so powerful and nostalgic. Then we have Little Love featuring Sheryl Crow. I have zero memory of this. I don't know how I missed, like, if this was in an episode. Clearly I didn't finish all of season 4. Okay, it's cute. Oh, my rainbow lights are coming in. Hello, guys. I'm gonna put it in Billboard Top 100. I love that it has a little bit of country flair to it, and I wish we got more of that.
Put on your coolest dress and your hottest pair of shoes. Come on. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go.
It just feels like a bit too much for me. I'm gonna put it in Radio Disney. Thanks, but no thanks. Then we have Love That Lets Go. Oh, it's another Hannah and Billy song. So again, you know, really teetering on the edge of giving the secret out. Imagine being born into that family and not having musical talent. Like Miley Cyrus is a standalone singer. Billy Ray, obviously. Trace was in Metro Station. I don't know what Brandy and Brayson? I don't know what they do. I feel like Brandy was maybe one of her backup singers for a while, but I could just be confusing her with Mandy. I mean, if you remember the Miley and Mandy show, subscribe right now. We are soulmates. I love their vocals together so much. They're so good. Yeah, that's really beautiful. I'm gonna put that actually in Billboard Top 100. Thank you for your service, both of you. Oh wait, this is not about like her relationship with her dad. This is about Blue Jeans, the horse. Okay, well, the horse song slaps. Next we have I'm Still Good. I'm Still Good is fun. I'm gonna put it in Radio Disney. Yeah, I wouldn't put it on purpose, but it's not bad. Then we have Been Here All Along. Already, I want to cry. This song, it gets me.
You're still there for me, wherever there might be. You've been here all along.
And then again, it like changes up a bit. I think that's a God tier song. It's so beautiful. I'm putting it in God tier. It gets me really emotional and I think it's beautiful. Now we have Barefoot Cinderella. I almost want to like swipe everything from God tier and be like, you don't deserve to be here with this song. Barefoot Cinderella is so good. I used to think it was like a little bit cringe, honestly. I think because I found the name like, I'm not like other girls. Like I'm just a messy bun, kind of like Barefoot Cinderella. But I think it's just like a kind of cool way of saying effortlessly cool, or she's a natural beauty. But I really like it. You'd think I would hate this because of that production, and I don't love that part, but the vocals? Do you know what that sounds like? Play it again. See if you figure it out before I put this clip in a second.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wah, wah, wah. This end part.
I love this song. Am I so lame that I would love
Barefoot Cinderella?
When you ask, do you wanna dance, my barefoot Cinderella?
And then the music comes back in, slowly builds.
Song really builds.
Stay with me forever.
And then the beat, ready? God tier of all God tiers. She's going straight up the top and right to the front where she belongs. If you haven't listened to that song recently, get in the shower, blast it. You'll thank me later. Now we are up to the songs from Hannah Montana, the movie. So I've only included like the Hannah songs in this portion, but then I was like, well, I kind of want to talk about the other songs too. So some of them are in like the bonus tracks afterwards. Starting up first, we have You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home. Like I was saying before about aliens trying to communicate, if I had to show them an example example of music and like what I think is the best song of all time, it would be this one. I feel like all of you guys know this by now. I've probably mentioned it enough times on my channel, but it is in fact written by Miss Taylor Swift herself, which is why it is like such a perfect song. Let's just have a jam to it. It'll be a miracle if this video is monetized at this point, honestly. You cannot hear these chords or bars or whatever they're called and not get hype immediately. Those lyrics, you wake up, it's raining and it's Monday. Two horrible things that I don't want to have to encounter, but this song makes it feel great. I spoke about this in my like Taylor Swift wishlist prediction, unpopular opinions, deep dive video, which I will link below. But my ultimate dream is for on Speak Now, Taylor's version, for Taylor to record this, to hear it in her voice. I think I would die, but I think it would be worth it.
Don't you know you can change your heart, you can change your clothes.
You can change your mind if you wanna, you can change your clothes if you wanna. She was definitely inspired by Hilary Duff, but like, weren't we all? This scene in the movie when it's like her singing this and it cuts to Billy Ray in the crowd making his way over to Jan from The Office, like I wasn't super invested in that relationship, but the backing of this song, emotional. Tell you what, the last 20 minutes of the Hannah Montana movie is the best cinema that has ever been made. It is pure euphoria to me. It is better than any drug. I mean, just this song alone. Maybe one or two people will relate to this. I get copyrighted for that, 100% worth it. Best song of all time. That is going straight up to God tier. And again, at the very front, I will just never hear a better song. Nothing makes me happier. If you're watching this in the future, like a year from now, and Taylor Swift has released a version of it, again, check on me, I won't be okay. Okay, then we have Let's Get Crazy. What a fall from grace. Is this the song that she sings at Lily's Sweet 16? Let's talk about that. If you were Lily, would you be upset at Miley? Because I honestly think I would. Like, I get it. I get it. I respect it. I would rather you just come late to my birthday than come as this international pop star and make the whole day about you. I think I would just rather you send me a text and be like, so sorry, like someone's tailing me. I'll be a minute, you know? I get it. I feel for Lily. Let's Get Crazy. It's a Radio Disney bop for me. I'm never gonna put that on, but like, yeah, I'm just never gonna put it on. Next we have The Good Life.
Got a little Gucci bag and some Prada shoes. Here, take my credit card, they're all little.
This song just feels like kind of capitalist flexing. I feel like she heard Fabulous by Sharpay and was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do one of those too. It's just like not relatable to me. So I'm gonna put it in Radio Disney. Next we have Don't Walk Away. I remember loving this song because Nick Jonas or the Jonas Brothers had a song called Don't Walk Away, and I was like, oh my god, they both have a song with the same name. So this is in the montage of Miley like, I'm gonna get some farm fresh eggs for breakfast. Love that, love a montage song. You just see her swinging into frame in her overalls. It's not bad. I'm gonna put that in Billboard Top 100, I think. Yeah. Then we've got the Hoedown Throwdown. Again, very funny that this is the album artwork because it's not a Hannah song technically. I mean, it's the Hoedown Throwdown. Like it's obviously a god tier song. Where else do you think I was gonna put that? And then we have Dream. My brain just made a connection. Do you know what inspired this song? Future Ali, Roll the Tape.
Just relax, lay about, or my face will put you out. Dream, 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 dream.
Dream is immaculate and elite. That is a beautiful song. Next we have just a little indie song you probably haven't heard of called The Climb. Just those notes alone, full body chills. If I could just put the whole song in here, that's what I would do to sort of state my case, because I would just be like, listen to it. It's Obviously, the best song of all time. I know I said that about You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home, but both are true. Again, like I said before, the last 20 minutes of the Hannah Montana movie are the peak of cinema because they go Rockstar, The Climb, You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home. Like the best 3 songs ever made. Just, it's so incredible. I'll never forget in the movie when you're watching it for the first time and you've never heard this song before. Honestly, even now knowing what it is, when she looks out to the crowd and she says, life's a climb, but the view is great. And she locks eyes with Travis and you just know like everything is forgiven. They understand each other. Oh my God.
Life's a climb, but the view's great.
Love story for the ages. I will never get over the two of them and they should have ended up together. I'll go to my grave saying it. And then when she's singing the first verse and it's like slow, it's slow, it's slow, and then she sings It's the Climb for the first time. It's the climb. This is what music should be. Drums and the violins like building that feeling. Oh my God. I love this song. If you told me Taylor Swift wrote this song as well, I would believe you in a heartbeat. It's so good. Okay, this is the part I look forward to in the song every time when I'm watching it or listening to it in the shower. Violins. Are you ready?
This is my song. Don't play with me right now. This is my jam.
The peak of music. Climb. God tier. Just in front of You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home. But like honestly, those 4, well I'm gonna put Rockstar ahead of Barefoot Cinderella. Those top 4 are like another level above God tier, honestly. They're so good. Okay, next we have Butterfly Fly Away.
Promise you there will come a day. Butterfly fly away.
Again, one of my favorite scenes in the movie. It is just so beautiful. I can just picture like little raindrops dropping down from that little gazebo she's sitting in. The way she's just plucking the guitar. It is so like raw and stunning and I just love it.
You had to do it all alone.
This song is really like single dad anthem or single parent anthem, truly.
Scared things wouldn't turn out right.
So beautiful. Butterfly Fly Away is immaculate and elite. Then we have Let's Do This. It feels rude to have that song and now this one. I don't remember when this song is even in the movie. Is it like in the credits or something? Let's Do This. Let's not. I'm gonna put that in Radio Disney. Then we have Spotlight. That intro alone has annoyed me so much ever since the soundtrack came out that I actively like don't listen to the rest of the song. It was that powerful. So Spotlight is going in my achy breaky ears. Again, when is this song in it? Something about it just rubs me the wrong way. Then we have What's Not to Like. I'm looking at the lyrics for this one. We started off in the first seasons of her being like, I'm just like you, I'm an ordinary girl, I'm very relatable, I'm gonna put on my old blue jeans. Now it's like, when you're a superstar, they know your name wherever you are. Life is crazy and I like it. Pictures on magazines, autographs and 90,000 screams. Get the dream and then you live it. Oh, wouldn't you want that too? It's just her bragging, really. I'm expecting like a bridge where she's like, well, actually it's a bit annoying and I would rather be normal. But no, she literally never says that. It's just her flexing her fortune and fame. So what's not to like? I'm gonna say this song. I'm gonna put it in Radio Disney. The sound's not too bad, but the message is just not really my thing. Okay, so now we can take a look at, these are all the Hannah Montana songs. I'm happy with this ranking, but I also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more bonus tracks that are not technically Hannah Montana songs, but we have them because of Hannah Montana existing. So first up is The Bone Dance.
Everybody knows the bones, just had to find a way. Everybody knows what I'm talking about, that's how I'll get an A.
This is an iconic song. Just like Ren from Even Steven taught me when we went to the moon, or when America went to the moon, the bone dance literally did teach me the bones. That makes 206. I found a way that clicks. This song genuinely was educational. I feel like this song helped me at school and like could help people today. The only reason I wouldn't put it in God tier is because Emily Osment's voice in this is just like so overpowering that it ruins the song.
We're doing the phone dance, you study the answers again and again till I get it right.
And I don't think she necessarily has a bad voice. I just think it maybe wasn't mixed right, or it wasn't like the best at this age yet, and it just, oh.
And we won't mess up this test. We'll get it perfect. Word!
It frustrates me. So look, I'm gonna put it in immaculate and elite for its contribution to society. You know, it deserves that. I think the sound could be a bit better. Also, 1 point off for that little bone bugs in the house. So cringy, guys, come on. Then we have cheese jerky. Now, as a vegan, I have not eaten cheese nor jerky in like almost 10 years, but this song slaps.
I'm the man who had the cheese. I'm the man who had the jerky. We put them both together, and dude, it really worked. Cheese jerky. Say what? Say what? Cheese jerky. Say what? Say what?
Changed my life.
You might not think it's that significant, but I genuinely get this in my head on the regular. So I think I need to give this what it deserves. And that's God tier. Oliver and Jackson knew what they were doing that day. They really do worky. Okay, next we have Backwards, which is the song that Rascal Flatts sings in the movie. As a country music fan, I love this because it's just sort of parodying what the country genre is about, which is often like losing things, losing your wife or your house or, you know, whatever. It's very much like a sort of Luke Combs song. And I just love that. I thought that was very funny. It's like not my favorite song to listen to, but it is a good time. So I'm gonna put it in the Billboard Top 100. Good job, boys. Now we have Back to Tennessee. Now at this point we all know that I am a big fan of Robbie Ray's voice, or Billy Ray Cyrus's voice, and I love this song. What a killer opening. It just gives me the energy of like we're about to sing about like monster trucks. Yeah, banger. Well done. He really put his whole I'm not gonna finish that sentence. You can imagine where it was going. Back to Tennessee is Billboard Top 100. Next we have Crazier. As if I need to play it like you guys don't know what that song is. Only now occurring to me just how young she sounds on this, and like was young. I know she was very much at the beginning of her career, but her voice has just evolved so much. She has like a deeper register now. Again, Taylor, please re-record Crazier for Speak Now Taylor's version. I would love that. In the Hannah Montana movie, is Taylor Swift playing herself? Like, is she Taylor Swift at this Tennessee barn party? Or is she just like a local Crowley Corners girl getting up to sing? Let me know what you think in the comments. I also love that Taylor was there, sang this song, filmed this scene, saw Lucas Till and was like, do you want to be my love interest in a music video? We get to kiss. Okay, this part. I know that is for a fact on someone's wedding playlist for their first dance, and I don't blame you, it's on mine too. Crazier is God tier without a doubt. Love that song. Then we have Bless the Broken Road, Acoustic. I always wondered why this wasn't called Blessed, because in the song I say God blessed the broken road.
I set out on a narrow way many years ago.
The scene in the movie is them like sitting on the porch, you know, at nighttime singing this song acoustic, and that is exactly how it is meant to be performed. That is just like what needs to be done for this song.
Others who broke my heart, they were like no other star.
I love that song. I am a big fan of Rascal Flatts, honestly. I think they're great. Their version of Life is a Highway is just incredible. And this song, I listen to it often, not gonna lie. I'm gonna put it in, is it God tier? No, it's not God tier. It is Billboard Top 100. It's pretty good. And then finally, I thought I would include Let's Make This Last Forever, but written with a 4 by, what's his name? Mitchell Musso. What's his character? Oliver. Because quite frankly, it slaps.
Are you okay, sir?
I love when a song describes what it's about to do or what it's doing.
I need a kick drum, a guitar now.
I think this song inspired Hallelujah, where they say it goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift, where it's like describing the song. This song inspired that, obviously. You can't tell me that's not a good time. It's a banger. It's a banger. Is that Immaculate and Elite? Let me see what's in there. Look, it's not on True Friend level. It's gonna be Billboard Top 100. This seems to be our biggest tier after God tier, and that makes sense because a lot of these songs do deserve to be in the Billboard Top 100 and would if they were released in traditional music. Let me know if there's anything you disagree with completely, but you have to like state your case. You have to make an argument for it. Otherwise, by default, I am right. This was really fun. I have wanted to do this for so long. I just love these songs, love Hannah. I feel like a rock star. I was gonna make a pun out of these songs. It's just too hard. Oh my god, this is gonna be an absolute nightmare to edit, so please give it a thumbs up. It really, really helps me out. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making it. Let me know what other rankings or other videos in general you would like to see from me. I am open to any fun ideas. Follow me on Instagram if you would like, or Twitter, or you know, TikTok, all those things. I'll link them down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!